ready for the lady with the golden voice. Weekdays at 6 to 8 p.m. with her global news. And on Sundays from 2 to 4 p.m. with her show called Amen. To no further ado, here she is, the one and only Miss Juliet Henry.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. We are on the line with Miss Annette Swift.
Yes. Hello.
Well, listen, I want to go back in a little bit, all right, with Bully Me Not. Okay. One of the questions that was, I'm looking at something in front of me. Do you... I want to say yes, but I'm going to ask anyway. Do you hold classes, like conferences on Bully Me Not?
We have not done any conferences yet. We've done rallies, which is when we just bring the children and parents together. We just pretty much have a panel, have a little bit of entertainment, and we have questions and answer session. We have a couple of skits. I would love to do something on a conference scale. I would love to do so many things when we just think about the bullying thing that we're doing, raising awareness. So many ways you can go with that, so many things you can do. So I would love to do a conference, would love to do like another play with it, would love to just talk to children. Wherever I could go with it, I would love to do it. And that's actually my goal for 2018. Right now, I've been battling some sickness and stuff, so I'm pretty much just getting my footing back. But thinking about next year and how even our pastor has been saying how what we touch is going to be successful in 2018. I'm really excited about that and connecting with some more schools, getting the literature out there that the children won't have to worry about paying for it, but having it available and having the funding to be able to keep it going. Because once you spend out, you still have to put some money back in there, and you have to do it all over again. So I'm looking forward to making connections and just making it bigger than we've done in 2017.
Wow. Excuse me. So there's a lot to look forward to. So let's just say this. If this is in the works, right? Because you're working towards such a thing. In the meantime, the website that they can go to is the foundation website, just to reiterate that.
Yes, bullymenotfoundation.org.
Okay. All right. So what do you have in the works right now? Because, ladies and gentlemen, she has 25 books, one being a book of poetry. And like, wow, okay. You make my voice sound like Luther Vandross, okay? What do you have in the works right now?
I had started a book called Private Hell, and but the Private Hell is not over yet, so I have to, I guess, venture through this process before I can finish it. But I started that. I'm also we're going to do a writer's workshop either in summer or spring of 2018. This is through the church. Pastor Tuck wants to do that, so I'm looking into who we're going to have, trying to get like maybe David Talbert. I don't know if you've heard of him. David Talbert, he's a playwright and a movie producer. So trying to get connected with him. One of my mentors is his mentee, and just seeing if I can make that connection through her to see if we can get him here, that type of thing. Finishing that book and trying to just make some major connections. That's what's coming up for me for 2018. So I'm trying to finish out whatever I have lingering in 2017, starting hitting the ground running 2018.
Wow, wow, wow. So I'm excited to watch all of this. Okay? And just to see where you're going, it just makes me so excited. I want to say this, or should I say a question? Are you going to have a book signing anytime soon?
Well, lately, because I have so many books, I felt, and this is just me personally, it's like, well, I've done the book signings. Don't want to keep. And she's doing another book, that type of deal. So I didn't want that kind of feel. So I haven't done any. I have enough books to do book signings. I haven't thought about it yet. I do want. I talked to my business partner about this a while ago. Just marketing like one or two of the books and just hitting that till it pop off. So I'm thinking about strategizing to do some stuff like that, but doing a book signing soon, probably not.
Right. That was one of the questions that was posed. When is she going to do one of those? And because that would be pretty awesome. So I'm so glad that's in the works. What about? I know CEO just finished a couple of weeks ago. Are you working on any new plays right now?
I do, yes. Actually, after this play, I was so excited about writing the next one. I was like, "You ready already?" I was like, "Yes." Yes. So I'm already. I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but I already have something brewing in me that I would love to do. So I want to talk with Pastor Tuck to see how we're going to go about it. Are we going to go back to the pack, or what are we going to do as far as that's concerned? But I'm so excited, even about working with a smaller cast, I believe, just so that we can have that more of an intimacy with the cast members, building that chemistry and relationship, and actually starting rehearsals sooner than waiting till the end of the summer. So that way we'll have plenty of time, won't be anything rushed. And yes, I've already got my mindset on that as well. Yes.
So when the play would actually take place would be basically in the fall?
Yes, we always do it in October. We've done September, October. I like October. Everybody's already in school, and people are pretty much into their schedule. So it's not like you're having too much going on, and people are too busy. It's like, okay, they're ready for the next whatever.
Right. That's brilliant. It's so cool that you're mindful about the time and all of that. Wow, I didn't think of that. That's awesome. That you see, that's why she's the ready writer, y'all. Okay, all right. Oh man. So I want to know what's next. You're already working on the play. You're finishing up a book. What's next? I mean, could we say movie? Yeah.
I would love. One of the plays we did 2 years ago, or 3 years ago now, who's spreading the word, that was actually my first screenplay. And I would love, I have pitched it to some producers, not knowing at the time that I had to have a budget. So I'm looking for somebody who wants to shoot something, who's not so much looking for my budget, but who already has a budget and is ready to rock and roll. So that would be awesome to do a movie. I would love to do it. It's even though a play, you get to feel the adulation from the crowd immediately. You know what I'm saying? You feel that connection immediately. But in a movie, you can do so much more. You can edit stuff out, and it's just amazing. I love to do a movie.
Wow. So
yeah, that's my dream. That's always been. Plays were never in my plan. That was in God's plan. In my plan, it was from book to movie. That's always been my goal. When I started writing in 2001, I always could see the stories in movie form as I'm writing. So that was always my goal, to go from book to movie. And coming to Living Faith Tabernacle in 2004, all that changed. And I'm glad it did, because it gave me another avenue, another stream of wealth that I will be able to draw from one day. So I like the plays, but the movies has always been what I've always wanted. That's my big end. That's my finale, if you will. And I'm sure there'll be other stuff that comes across my table in the midst of all of that, and even after that. But that's what my heart has always longed for, to hit that movie screen. Yes, ma'am.
Oh boy, and you know, one thing we know with the Lord, you know, you have power in your tongue, life and death. So I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Okay. We still have time here, you know, and I'm looking at one of the questions. I'm trying to open this thing. Okay. This is what I want to ask you. This thing, okay, I can't get this open. All right, so I have questions coming to me. I'm trying to open this little file thing, y'all. I'm so not great with the Facebook thing yet. So we might just skip that a little bit. But I want you to tell our listeners once again where they could get your information. You know, if let me say this: do you do bookings? I mean, if you know, to book you to come out and speak on Bully Me Not, you do those? Do
Absolutely, I speak on whatever level. I speak, I preach, I speak, motivational speaker, whatever. I do it all. I MC. I do it all. So I mean, I'm available always. ReadyWriter.com or BullyMeNotFoundation.org. I enjoy talking. I enjoy being in front of people. I like it. I enjoy it.
That's awesome. I want to go back a little bit, because you said you started writing in 2001?
Yep, 16 years ago.
You're very talented. Was there anything holding you back from writing?
No, it was what propelled me and what launched me into writing. That's very significant to me. Very, I thank God for giving me the gift. Back in '97, I was at a banquet, a Harvest Time banquet. It was November 15th, 1997, and this man, he was a speaker. He said, "Can I pray for you?" Now, normally at a banquet, you're not praying for anybody. There's no prophetic line, no altar call. But he called me up. He said, "I want to pray for you." He said, I see the gift of the Ready Writer on you. That's where I got that name from. And he said, and at that time, I hadn't written anything. And he said, I don't see you just writing in the journal, because that's what I kept then. He said, but I see you writing books. I see you writing novels. And he told me, he said, release your hands. And he said, give me your hands. And he said, now I release the gift of the Ready Writer upon you. At that time, in my spirit, I felt it. But in my head, I'm like, this dude is off. Like, dude, I don't even read, so what I'm gonna write? You know, I'm not an avid reader at all. And it wasn't until 2001 that my pastor at that time told me to stir up the gift that was in me. So that's 4 years later, and I'm like, I don't have a gift. I have a daycare in my house. I don't have a gift. And God took me back to the prophetic word that I got from Troy in '97, and I sat down in my computer and I started writing, and I've never stopped.
Wow. You see, when something is for you from the Lord, man, there's nowhere you could run, nowhere you could hide. Because as you said that, I'm like, oh, one? Wait a minute. So I had to go back in my mind. She said, oh, one. Wow. I'm glad you took the leap. I'm glad.
I jumped. I jumped.
Tell the truth. You belly flopped into it, didn't you? I mean, because you're that awesome.
I did. I jumped right into it, not even knowing what was going to grow or expand from that, not knowing that my experiences as a child using my imagination would come into play as an adult, as an author. Never thought that my being a little storyteller as a little kid would actually come into play into my storytelling abilities as an adult. So, yeah, It's amazing. It's all God. I honestly can take no credit for it.
Wow. Well, you know what? I give our Father all thanks and praise for you. And, I have to thank Bishop. I have to thank this wonderful man of God, your husband, for being so amazing. And your beautiful daughter for sharing you with the rest of us.
Yeah, he freely gives. He freely shares. And I'm grateful for that, because a lot of people doing what I do and how I flow and everything. He's so supportive of everything that I do, without ever even complaining about how much time I spend away or whatever I do. He's just right there, just making sure that I have what I need to make sure it happens. So I'm appreciative of that freedom.
And major shout to your gorgeous daughter, man, because she put it down at the CEO play.
Shout out to Serentia, who's working right now. She's at work. She's about to re-enroll. She's going to Kennesaw State in the spring. So both of us will be going to school for, actually it's called winter quarter. I think we're not spring quarter, but it'll still be winter time. So in January, we're both starting. I'll be starting at Clayton State, and she'll be starting at Kennesaw State. So we're going to see what we're going to do. Make this thing happen.
Man, that's awesome. You see, it's never too late for you to educate yourself.
Y'all better pray for us, sister.
We have... Oh my God, you're just too funny. We have about 2 minutes and change before we go out, man. I just want you to just take a couple of seconds and just speak on the importance of education. Please.
I feel like education validates and put a stamp of approval on the gifting that you already have, especially doing it the way that I did. I think I have so much experience. I think I can actually teach someone, but just being able, and I never really thought about it until I decided to go back to school, how this validates or solidifies who I am as an author, playwright, director, whatever it is that I do. Having this degree will put a stamp of approval on it. It legitimizes what I do, who I say I am, and it's almost just another approval, another stamp of approval on what it is that I do. So I think education is very important. I don't think you have to. I think some people like Tyler Perry did not go to college and still is successful, but I feel like it does no harm. It does nothing but add value to who you are, and that's what I'm doing, adding value to who I already am, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I believe if God allows me to get accepted into the school, that he'll give me the grace to finish well.
Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Annette Swift, please send some love to our listeners before you go out.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Juliet, for having me on. I really appreciate this opportunity. As I said, it was a reminder to me of all the great things that God has allowed me to experience and to do. So I'm grateful for this opportunity. Thank you, listeners. Y'all check us out at thereadywriter.com, bullymenotfoundation.org. Let's connect.
That's right. And listen, we're going to have her on the program again. All right. I just put that out there so you can't say no. Amen.
I wouldn't say no anyway. I wouldn't say no.
Oh, boy. Thank you, sister. God bless you in all your endeavors in the spirit of Christ.
Thank you again, Juliet. I appreciate you.
Love you.
Love you more. Bye.
Oh, boy. This is where, well, I step back and I say goodnight, y'all. I want to thank Mrs. Annette Swift for coming on and being so awesome to each and every one of us here on Visionary Talk Radio, and to all of our listeners, man. Listen, happy Holy Sabbath Day to each and every one of you. And listen, I'll see you again on Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m.